Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Bookworm Reviews. I'm your host, the Bookworm. Today is Valentine's Day, a day to celebrate love with the people you love. And what am I reviewing on this day of love? A Harley Quinn novel. 'Cause nothing says love like Harley Quinn. Bullshit! Since 1949, this company has become synonymous with cheap romance. So which one did I choose? I don't know. I just closed my eyes and picked at random. What did I get? Oh, God. Okay, then. Sit back and relax as we dive into Lost to the Desert Warrior by Sarah Morgan.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
We will find them, Hassan. In a few hours, you'll be addressing me as Your Excellency, Hassan snapped, and you better find them. Try the library. The older one is always there. As for the younger one, she has far too much to say for herself. We're flying her to America, where she will be out of sight and out of mind. The people will soon forget her. My marriage to the eldest will take place before dawn. Fortunately, she is the quiet one. She has nothing to say for herself, and is unlikely to object. He didn't even know her name, Layla thought numbly, let alone her view on the world. She was the eldest, the quiet one. She doubted he knew or cared what she looked like. He certainly didn't care what she wanted. But then neither had her father. The only person who cared about her was currently shivering in her grasp. Her younger sister. Her friend. Her family. The news that they were planning to send Yasmin to America intensified the horror of the situation. Of everything that was happening, losing her sister would be the worst. Why rush into the marriage? Hassan's companion echoed Layla's thoughts. Because we both know that as soon as he finds out about the old sheik's death, he will come. He will come. Layla knew immediately who he was, and she also knew Hassan was afraid. So afraid he couldn't bring himself to speak the name of his enemy. The formidable reputation of the desert warrior and rightful ruler of the wild desert country of Tazcan frightened Hassan so bad it was now forbidden to speak his name within the walled city. The irony was that by banning all mention of the true heir of the sheikdom, he would increase his status to that of hero in the minds of the people. In a small moment of personal rebellion, Layla thought the name. Raz al-Shiki. Okay, I don't usually do this, but I want to read the synopsis they have on the back here, 'cause I couldn't have said it better. For Layla, Princess of Tazcan, her arranged marriage means one thing, a lifetime of cruelty and captivity. Such an unendurable prospect drives her to throw herself at the mercy of Sheikh Raz al-Zaki, her family's greatest enemy. Raz demands one thing in return for the safe haven Layla is seeking. This brooding desert king wants to make her his queen. Her freedom might be secure, but now her heart is at risk, for soon she's lost to the scorching heat of their marriage bed. Except it will take more than fire to thaw her guarded husband. Oh, God. You know, there are certain reputations you will always hear about certain books and companies as you learn more about the industry. Whether it be the classics, the cult hits, the stinkers, and what was popular at one point. Harley Quinn is one of those companies that you may not have read, but you've heard of them. Even I knew about them, and I don't go anywhere near the romance section at all. Everyone knows this is where you go for cheap, disposable romance. And with Lost to the Desert Warrior as my first, it proves that to a T. But not because it's a fantasy romance. Escapism is not bad in and of itself. No, what pisses me off about the book is how cheap, how lazy, and how uninspired it is with a story that could have been good. When you look at the premise of the story, a Middle Eastern princess offers herself to marry the true leader of Tazcan, which doesn't exist, I checked, in order to bring peace from her corrupt uncle. That's an interesting premise. You have politics, you have drama, and an interesting dynamic with the characters. And none of it matters. All of it is simply window dressing so they can have hot desert sex. All the stuff that is of real interest has absolutely no bearing on the plot. Once the woman gets to the prince, it becomes a snooze fest. Anything about the plot happens off page and is told to us through the other characters. And any development that does happen is just plain predictable. Anyone with half a brain could figure out what the big twists, if you can even call them that, are going to be. The characters are flatter than cardboard. They don't have personalities, they are only stereotypes. A rich prince, a runaway princess, an exotic desert location, all to fill its readers with naughty fantasies when they have sex. Remember my Waterways review? In it, I talked about how the sex in that one was used to great effect of advancing the characters and the plot. Here it doesn't. It's just sex for the sake of sex because sex. And I have to ask something. What is the deal with romance novels beating around the bush about genitals? I find it weird that people have a hard time hearing the words penis and vagina. It makes the sex come off more awkward to me than just saying the actual scientific names. Are people really that squeamish?
Penis is evil.
Also, why does everyone think the way to make someone love you is to have sex with them? Seriously. In the book, the leads don't fall in love till they have sex for the first time. Before the sex, they know nothing about each other. After the sex, they still know nothing about each other. But because the sex was good, it means they are falling in love.
Brilliant!
It also has grammar errors. Listen to the sentence. Nothing changed the fact that this marriage, politically motivated, is. This marriage is politically motivated. Just. This book is just sad. It's sad because this story could have been good. It could have been a fun, intriguing romance. But it doesn't try to tell a good story. It doesn't even try. It's set to please in the most lowbrow way it could be. To fill a weekly joy till the next one, and the next one, and the next one. The book could have been better. Sarah Morgan could have been better. Harley Quinn could have been better. And they don't. And their pathetic process simply sickens me to the core. The only way it can be enjoyed is if you love bad romances. And nothing else. Could there be a diamond in the rough among the thousands and thousands of their books? Maybe. But this one certainly isn't. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Lost to the Desert Warrior? Next week, Romance Month will continue. But this time, we will be looking at my kind of romance. Till next time, have a nice day.